the efforts to resolve the crisis in the leadership question of the Labour Party by the former vice presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election, Dr. Yusuf, Datti Baba-Ahmed, appears to have hit the rock. And this is not surprising because of the ambition of Julius Abure, who is one of the people contending for the chairmanship position of the party. He is leading a faction of the Labour Party. His ambition to continue to be the national chairman of the Labour Party, even when it is believed that the Supreme Court has ended his tenure, is the main stumbling block for peace in Labour Party. And Datti Baba-Ahmed took it upon himself to resolve and reconcile the leadership of the Labour Party, including the international chairman of the party, Nenadi Usman, Senator Nenadi Usman, and Abure, and all other people under them. But that effort has hit the rock, and I was not surprised because after watching the watery defense that Julius Abure gave for his meeting with Yusuf, I knew that Labour Party is in deep shit as far as Abure continued to be there and in charge of any faction or any group of it. Because when you watch his comportment, even in that NEC meeting that Datti Baba-Ahmed attended, you can see that he was so disinterested. This is not somebody who is interested in the future of the Labour Party. It's all about himself. Just go and watch that video. So I knew that Datti Baba-Ahmed is not going to be able to reconcile the crisis in the Labour Party when Abure is committed to remaining chairman. And after his meeting with Yusuf, who is not known to encourage any kind of opposition against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So that was a fact that I picked out from the whole thing. And then, given the fact that Abure was part of the Labour Party that was useless for so long before Peter Obi got into that party. Why did I say so? Labour Party in 2011 did not have a presidential candidate. They endorsed the PDP presidential candidate, Goodluck Jonathan. In 2015, they endorsed Jonathan again. So, in two election cycles, they didn't have a presidential candidate. Now, when the ruling party, the APC, after defeating PDP in 2015, was going for 2019 election, with Abure as the national secretary of the party, nobody was interested in picking the presidential ticket of Labour Party because literally useless. The party's presidential candidate, Mohamed Usman Zaki, in the whole country, scored only 5,074 votes, to show you how inconsequential and useless Labour Party used to be. Only 5,074 votes. Even Sowore could do better than that. Okay, that was Labour. And the way I saw the body language of Abure in that NEC meeting where Datti Baba-Ahmed was present, it was obvious to me that this man is ready to return Labour Party to where it used to be, in a position of inconsequence, as long as he is satisfied and they can use him to sabotage Peter Obi. He has reached the point of no return. I don't imagine, after what he said about the governor of Abia State and what he threatened Peter Obi with, that they can reconcile. To also remind you how useless Labour Party used to be before Peter Obi get there. In Adams Oshomole, former president of the Nigerian Labour Congress, do you know that he wanted to run under Labour Party when the first time he ran to become governor of Edo State? Because Labour Party was so useless as a political party. Adams Oshomole, a Labour leader who was among those who were, you can say, were the founding members of the Labour Party. He refused to run his Edo election. Instead, he ran under the AC party. That's how that party was useless before Peter Obi made it relevant. That Julius Abure is now bragging with it, is now using it to threaten the man that 10 million Nigerians voted for. So when Datti Baba-Ahmed embarked on the mission to reconcile Abure and Nenadi Usman group over the leadership crisis in Labour Party, which was made even worse by the Supreme Court. Because I have spoken with some lawyers, they talk about the ambiguity in the language that the Supreme Court used in giving that April 4th verdict of who is the chairman of Labour Party, which eventually some say that Abure is out, others say that it's an internal affair, that court shouldn't interfere. All kinds of ambiguity, you know, which I was not surprised, given that this same Supreme Court was the Supreme Court that endorsed Tinubu that he won 2023 election. So they can afford to allow crisis to fester in any party by giving ambiguous judgment, whereby each party is claiming victory, with nobody actually knowing who is the authentic victorious party. That's what the Supreme Court has turned Nigeria to. So with that kind of situation, it creates all kinds of problems. So when Datti Baba-Ahmed embarked on his mission, I had my reservations, and I know many people do. Now that his effort appears to have hit the wrong nerve. Why did I say this? Because the only people who are not complaining about his effort are basically people from Abure's side. Those in the Nenadi Usman side, the Interim National Working Committee of the Labour Party, they are not happy with Datti Baba-Ahmed. And what was their anger? Their anger was that Datti Baba-Ahmed has repeatedly referred to Julius Abure as the authentic national chairman of the Labour Party. That Nenadi Usman, in a statement that he issued, claimed that in the next meeting of the Abure faction, in which Dr. Datti Baba-Ahmed attended in his efforts to reconcile the members of the party who were divided between these two leadership groups, that he did say that Julius Abure was the authentic national chairman of the party. And they also noted in the statement that was issued by Nenadi Usman. Nenadi Usman also noted that Datti Baba-Ahmed did not stop there. That when he appeared on a private television network, he also repeated the same thing, that Abure is the national chairman of the party. And that didn't go down well with Nenadi Usman, who is the chairman, interim national chairman of the Labour Party. And Nenadi Usman is supposed to be, and she is, on the side of Peter Obi, Governor Oti, and all the rest of them. Okay? So she is not happy with what Datti and that language that Datti Baba-Ahmed may use in referring to Abure as the national chairman of the party. And in her statement, she reminded Dr. Datti Baba-Ahmed that the Supreme Court ruling of April 4 has ended the tenure of Abure, and that Abure is no longer the national chairman of the party, that he is former national chairman of the party. Showing clearly now that the division in the leadership question is deep in Labour Party. And I don't know how it's going to be resolved, how Datti Baba-Ahmed is going to be able to resolve it. But it's also important that he knew how deep the division has grown. But the only person I blame for the division in the Labour Party is Abure, who had been catapulted to a position he never believed he will ever reach, because he was the national chairman of the party when Peter Obi entered that party and took it to a level that he never believed it will ever reach. Because as I told you, their last presidential candidate in 2019, Mohammed Zaki, got only 5,074 votes nationwide across the 36 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory in 2019 election. 4 years later, Peter Obi used that same platform, used that same political party, and get over 10 million votes that was slashed down, allegedly, to 6.1 million votes, as Dr. Datti Baba-Ahmed pointed out recently. So that's the situation of the Labour Party. But another important thing is that I know that Peter Obi is well versed in politics. He'll be watching all these things with a lot of carefulness. And I'm sure that there will be a plan B as Tinubu administration, using Yusuf, Wike and others, are determined to destroy Labour Party. There will be a plan B. And if Peter Obi could do what he did in 2023 with a Labour Party in such a short notice, he can still repeat that magic, even in any political platform that he decides to move to. If Nyesom, Wike and Baba-Ahmed Tinubu totally destroys the Labour Party. I don't know what to think about Datti Baba-Ahmed's effort to reconcile the different factions of the Labour Party, and the ambiguity in the Supreme Court judgment that has given people like Abure to continue to think that they are still the chairman. What is your view about the Supreme Court's judgment, which many lawyers have said that was so ambiguous to to the level that every party is claiming victorious. What do you have to say about that? And what do you have to say about the future of Peter Obi's presidential candidacy in Labour Party or any other party for that matter? But whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.